technical side of things, this knee tap. Guys, I'm not going to knee tap a guy ever if his hips are off his ankles. I'm not gonna be able to knee tap. Hold on a minute. Let me rephrase it. I'm not gonna knee tap a good wrestler if his hips are off his ankles. You know, understand what I'm saying here? See his hips right here? These are his ankles, his heels. I need to jam him, get his hips back on his heels. That's the only time I can knee tap him. I'm not gonna knee tap him if his butt and hips are off his knees. He's gonna sucker drag me probably most of the time. So in order for me to knee tap, again, the two things I told you to be really effective in with your front headlock positions, you gotta pay attention to where his hands and elbows are and his hips. Again, one more time, I'm not gonna be able to knee tap him with his hips off his ankles. It's too easy for him to sucker drag me. And I see this all the time with a lot of kids. They drive and they come here and then they get sucker dragged. Pay attention to detail. I gotta jam him, get his hips back on his heels. Then I can go, all right? So with my knee tap here, guys, I got my front head, I got his head covered. I'm trying to keep short elbow, okay? I'm gonna try to pull him down a little bit. He's gonna follow. Then I'm gonna jam him. Look, when I jam him, look at my hips, they're in. Now when I jam him and I read the hips, my shoulder has got to slide into his neck and ear hole. If my shoulder is on the back of his tricep, I mean his trap, okay, my shoulder's up here, I'm not going to be effective with that knee tap. I literally got to hide the shoulder and I got to drop it all the way into the side of his neck there. You can't see my shoulder. Now, when I knee tap, I'm looking to put him on this far hip. Not on his shoulder here. Not here. Okay? I'm looking to drive and set him on this far hip. And again, my shoulder placement has got to be in the side of his neck. If my shoulder's up here on the trap, I'm probably not going to do it. I'm not going to be able to get away with it, or he's going to drag me out. We'll finish. Okay? So, front head, snap him a little bit, jam him. When I jam him, that shoulder slides. Now, my free hand, guys, on that tricep, I'm pulling to me, pulling to my chest. I'm pulling it to my chest. I want to kind of trap his head and his arm like this against my chest. Okay, I'm not just hanging out with this. I'm pulling it to my chest. Keep everything tight. Here, boom. All right. I knee tap him, we're running his far hip. Boom. Now pay attention to this, guys. My arm at chest, knee tap, is just gonna rotate and come underneath. Here. Okay? If you rotate it and you don't cover his head with your chest, this is the way it's gonna look. If his head is here, there. We don't want this. He's gonna Syracuse out. Okay? And I just missed a huge scoring opportunity because of that little detail of covering his head with my chest. Again, if I don't cover the head, his head's out here and I go to knee tap, he's gonna roll through. He may even score. So that's why it's so important. Cover the head with the chest. Boom, jammed him, dropped the shoulder in the neck. I knee tap, I'm running him, setting him on this hip. Boom. This hand swims, and it's on the hook. Okay? What's the key you're looking for before you try to knee tap? Huh? Talk up. Nice, nice. That Doug's paying attention. I appreciate it. All right, let's go out and work it. 1, 2, 3.